Well, tonight, scenes of a woman stretched out on the back of a pickup truck wearing an oxygen mask, drenched by the pouring rain on Long Island as she was transported from the clinic to the airport on the back of that pickup truck, has painfully brought to the fore serious issues of the lack of proper health care services on that and many of our family islands. Felicity Darville starts us off tonight.
62-year-old Brenda Wells' trip to take a massive medical charter flight to the capital happened on the back of a pickup truck. It was heartbreaking for her loved ones because there are 2 ambulances on Long Island, one donated by Alive and another a part of an IDB project, but there's no one properly trained to operate them. Minister Michael Darville told ZNS News that the situation is appalling, but things are about to change. Of the first cohort of 16 students trained for emergency services, only 2 qualified to graduate. The good news is a second cohort will be completed this November.
It is not only a case of someone on the back of a truck in Long Island. This happens throughout the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and it's unacceptable. That is the reason why we've committed to this program. I would like to get it done sooner than later, but there has been some challenges. And I had to go back to the drawing board and recruit additional students who I believe will be successful, and we'll be able to implement the program, hopefully with God's grace, before the end of the year.
The Ministry of Health is busy working out the logistics.
One of the things we did was we wanted the EMT specialists to be domiciled in the area so that we could have a cost-effective mechanism for providing the services. That is something that I believe we will be able to accomplish before the end of this year. But I want the people of Long Island to know that we feel the pain. I saw the images. Some of it is politically motivated, but that is not the point. The point is, as minister, I made a commitment to put in place an EMT service throughout the family islands. I am making steps towards that. I have not accomplished that at this particular point, and it is something that is absolutely necessary and needed.
Minister Darville has high hopes that once the students complete the training program and the 15 ambulances that are a part of the IDB project are deployed throughout the family islands, residents will get the help they so desperately need. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Felicity Darville.
Felicity, thank you. Member of Parliament for Long Island, Adrian Gibson, says he has made multiple appeals to successive administrations, stressing how desperately Long Islanders need emergency care services.
I know this pain firsthand, and I have spoken about it for over a decade. I have pleaded in my former newspaper column, during budget debates, in private meetings, and in public forums across both administrations for this most basic service. The dignity of our people matters. The health of our people is the wealth of our nation.
Members of Brenda Wells' family flew into New Providence from Long Island today to check on her condition at the Princess Margaret Hospital. Her brother, Alan Wells, explains exactly what it would mean to Long Islanders to have the 2 ambulances there brought into commission.
A lot to us, because, they can go in the ambulance and they would be in the cool. At least they would be out of the sun and out of the elements of the rain and all of that, and be taken to an emergency flight and be put on board in the proper way as a human should be.
We are told that Ms. Wells is currently in the intensive care unit receiving medical care.